I'll say this. A few of the text guesses coming in for Secret Sound are correct. We are getting close.
Oh.
So
Am I going to get the winner again?
Monroe might get the winner at 11 this morning.
That's not fair.
Yeah, 7:12. Good morning, John, Monroe, and Jackson.
Hey, did you guys remember the Happy Gilmore scene where Bob Barker beats the absolute snot out of Adam Sandler?
Oh, yeah.
That's the best scene.
It's the best scene,
Yeah.
right? What a cameo.
I love it.
Bob Barker apparently was not the first choice for that role. In fact, they tried to get Ed McMahon to do it.
Hey, now.
And in the script, Adam Sandler was supposed to win the fight. He was supposed to beat up some old guy. But Ed McMahon's office never returned the call.
Yeah.
And then they decided to go with Bob Barker instead. And when Bob Barker got to set, he goes, "Oh, no, I don't lose fights. I'm not losing this fight."
Really?
And he insisted on beating up Adam Sandler.
It's better that he beat up Adam Sandler.
I
though.
agree.
It
That's
makes-
the way funnier joke.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's way better. Also, good for Bob Barker.
Standing his ground. Get
Yeah.
your pets neutered or I'll kill you, says Bob Barker.
Coming up at 7:30, we've got your 7:30 second date update. Blaine and Skyla were friends. Again, were until this date. Also, Frontrunners about 15 minutes behind this morning, just so you know. Simple Flu Shot is more important than ever to protect yourself, your loved ones, and your community from the flu. Learn more at inutah.org/healthy. He went all over the studio, so we're gonna have quite the cleanup to do before the 7:30
Yeah,
second
you're
date update.
cleaning it up.
Good morning, John, Monroe, and Jackson. 7:22. It's a cold day. High about 60 degrees. Going to stay around the same for tomorrow. Back up into the 70s come Saturday. Speaking of Saturday, okay, things have changed. Our pet costume contest, which we were doing at Valley Fair Mall, we are no longer going to do right now. The governor has a new directive that's out. We want to make sure that we're following all the rules and regulations, and of course, we want to keep you safe as well. So we're moving the pet costume contest online. My kids are bummed about this. I just want you guys, yeah,
Mine are
I'm
gonna be
bummed about
upset.
it, man.
Yeah.
We've been doing this for 8 years.
I know. Jackson actually competed back in the day.
Before I even worked,
Yeah.
I competed in the very first ever pet costume contest. This just sucks, man.
So we're taking all the entries. We're going to put them up online. Give us a few days. We're scrambling right now. And then the fun thing is you're going to be able to pick the person that you thought won.
Amen.
And so that's really cool. So make sure you're checking in on our website for the pet costume contest. It is mix1051utah.com. Coming up next, your 7:30 second date update. Blaine and Skyla were friends until this date. One, John, Monroe, and Jackson. Good morning.
If you haven't joined the Parade of Haunted Homes yet, text the word LINK to 844-649-1051.
7:30 second date update, where you go out on a date. You love it. You're going like, yes, this is happening. I'm going to get date number 2. It's my first time since COVID. And then no, you never get that call back. And we try to help you out like we're doing today with Blaine. What up, Blaine?
Hey, what's going on?
Well, tell us what is happening with you. I mean, you reached out to us through Instagram and kind of catch us all up.
Yeah, so I'm in school with this girl named Skyla. We go to UVU.
Oh, cool.
And, yeah, it's great. We don't have any class together right now, but we have in the past. But as you can imagine, all my classes are online right now. But
Yeah.
we've still hung out, and, so we know each other. Actually, we only live a few miles from each other. So I asked her out, and we decided to go to dinner, and I picked her up.
Hey,
and
Blaine,
it
can I
was
ask you a
nice-
question real quick? Like, so you guys are
Yeah.
almost semi-friends. Like, it seems like you at least have
Right,
some
we
kind
know
of a
each other.
relation. Okay, you have a relationship together. Okay, I'm sorry. But you took that
Yeah.
step to go out of the friend zone.
Totally. Like,
Okay.
we met in class and then, hung out a few
Yeah.
times, but
Okay.
we decided to, I guess I got the nerve to actually ask her out on a date, and I picked her up, and we had a nice dinner, and I paid. There wasn't a weird money thing like I've heard on your show before.
Oh, yeah. That's happened.
I dropped her off, and I didn't make a move because I wanted to be a gentleman, respectful. Now she's ghosting me. She reads my texts, and I see it, but, I don't know what went wrong. So I thought it was a pretty good date.
I'll tell you this. I turned my read text off for this exact reason. I don't want people to know when my texts have been read.
Yeah.
Because then you get in situations where you call a radio station. So, Blaine, we can track down Skyla and we can call her up and ask her why she's not calling you back and see why she's reading those texts but not responding.
Cool. I'd appreciate that.
Okay, cool. Then we will do that next.
To be young and in love in New York.
It's your 7:30 second date update, trying to help out Blaine. So Blaine and Skyla went out on a date, and Blaine's saying, look, it was great. We're actually kind of friends, and I ended up asking her out, picked her up. We went to dinner, and since then, Skyla has not been calling me back. Blaine, did I get all that correct?
That's right.
Cool. Hey, we did track down Skyla, so just kind of hang out, listen in. Don't say anything, though, man, and let us just talk to her, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, cool. Skyla, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
We are good. Thanks for agreeing to be on the radio. I appreciate it.
Hey, why not? You know,
Right?
this could be the only 15 minutes I ever get.
This is your,
It's your big break. You're going to be a star.
Oh, man.
Kidding.
Skyla, I got to tell you, I wish we were calling you for something more fun then, because I bet you'd be a good time. But
Yeah.
we're calling because we do something called the second date update, where we call people who've ghosted someone on a date. And you actually ghosted Blaine, who's called into our show, and he's just trying to get some answers and try to find out, like, why. Do you mind maybe telling us and telling us about Blaine? Like, were you guys friends, and did you feel kind of forced into the date because you didn't want to hurt his feelings?
No, that's not how it was. On the contrary, Blaine is like totally my type, actually. He's a big guy. I like big guys. I'm a petite lady, so I like to compensate, I guess, with my men. I don't know. But he's a big guy, good looking, you know, checks the boxes, confident. He likes to hunt, and I grew up doing that. So, you know, I basically had a crush on him before we even, you know, went on the date.
So as you were friends, you had a crush on him.
A little bit,
Okay.
yeah.
All
You
right.
know, a little curiosity, a little intrigue.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, he picked me up, and we went to dinner, and, you know, that was all fine and well. But then when we got back to my place, he parks, like, blocks away from my apartment. And the reason being was he said that he didn't want to scratch his truck because it's a tight fit. Okay? And then I walked home. So I was walking home in these high heels unnecessarily because he was worried about the idea of his truck getting scratched. And I was just like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Not even for 1 second. Not even for 1 second would I tolerate that.
No.
I'm shocked she didn't just take out her key and just key the car.
I would have started
right?
scratching the car up myself.
Exactly. Oh, Skyla. I'm sorry, Skyla. Blaine's been listening in. If you don't mind, I want to bring him on because I want to call him out for this. Blaine.
Yeah, it was not 3 blocks. It was like 100 yards.
So you did park your truck, though, not next, and you made Skyla walk, right?
That is true, but it's close. And
Dude,
I almost scratched my truck picking her up.
Blaine, have you ever walked 100 yards in high heels, bro? Not cool.
I haven't, but I'm sorry. I mean, you seem like an athletic girl.
You got good calves. You seem like you'll be fine.
You seem sturdy.
Athletics are not supposed to be performed in high heels, Blaine.
Oh, come on, but my truck is my baby. It's like the most expensive thing I have.
Yeah, I see where girls stand.
Yeah, I was going to say, Skyla, I guarantee if you kept this, you're going to be number 2 to the truck.
Yeah, but your cardio is going to be through the roof.
Someone shows you who they are, you got to believe him. And you know what? He loves his truck, so I can't interfere with that.
Halloween may be different this year.
and sugar.
Harry Styles, Mix 1051. Good morning, John, Monroe, and Jackson, 751. High today of about 60 degrees. Man, it's going to be cold. It's going to be cold again tomorrow. Warming up, though, for this weekend. If you didn't hear, our pet costume contest has been canceled. We're going to put it all up online at mix1051utah.com. All right, Jen's friend's getting married, and her mom just mailed her some sexy lingerie.
What?
Yeah.
Her mom?
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right. Yeah. Right?
Okay.
Am I right?
What,
Yeah,
her
that's
mom
weird,
thinks
right?
is sexy?
The mom. Yeah. First of all,
This
yeah.
is a good audio. No.
Right.
Everything about that feels real wrong.
Lingerie from your mom. Creepy or not is my
Lingerie?
lingerie. Sexy teddy, a negligee, if you will.
Yeah, that's like Norman Bates kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Call us or text us right now.
At 844-649-1051.
844 Mix 1051.
Monroe and Jackson. My wife, Jen, she has a friend getting married, and her mom just sent her lingerie. I'm not sure what the thought process was.
Yeah, how did you get there?
Right. What led up to
How did you look
it?
at your child that you've raised and loved as a baby forever and then say, you know what? She'd look good in this.
I wore this on my wedding night.
This was your grandmother's. Take a look at these sexy pantaloons.
Creepy, but hand-me-down lingerie from mom would be way worse is a text that
That's what I'm saying, man.
we Creepy or not, text us right now.
At 844-649-1051.
844 Mixed 1051.
All right.
All right, YouTube.
What up, YouTube?
We're recording. You know why.
Recording. Well, here you are.
Well,
Sexy lingerie, that's what we're talking about. Man, I haven't even used the term lingerie, I think, ever in my life. So let's just start there. But Jen,
Well,
what? What?
you just gave me a vision of you in lingerie, and that didn't feel right.
Sexy lingerie. My friend, or Jen's friend, is getting married, and her mom gave her sexy lingerie for the wedding night. I don't know when, but we're like, that's kind of creepy, right?
general use.
Yeah, this text says, I don't think it's creepy. My mom gave me some 20 years ago. It just depends on your relationship.
Yeah, that's fair. It could be a Lorelai Gilmore type of situation.
This text, my mom tries to give me bras and undies often, and she'll say, your husband will love it.
Why do you know so much about my husband's preferences?
This text,
Well.
I got lingerie from my 70-year-old grandmother. It was so embarrassing. And my favorite text at all, I think lingerie from your mom is wrong, but I'm pretty sure Monroe will do the same thing with Ike's future wife.
Oh, there it
Mix
is.
1051.
Wait, so what are you going to do?
Gotta hit this Castle of Chaos. You know. You know. All the hits, Mix 1051, John, Monroe, and Jackson. Tickets on sale now for Castle of Chaos. Go, castleofchaos.com.
Dude, speaking of Halloween,
What?
I need you two right now
Nope.
to sit down
This
and
again?
tell me what we're going to be for Halloween.
I feel like we
because
both told you to choose a theme. Tell us
is-
what we're going to be. Send us a reference photo, and we'll do it.
I sent you how many photos, and
Oh.
I can't get you guys to just pick one. And John sends one back. It's like, let's be Snapchat filters.
I thought my
That is
Snapchat
so lame.
My Snapchat filter was a good
That's
idea.
the lamest thing I've
I
ever
mean,
heard.
I liked it.
Thank you.
But I don't think that it passed, muster on this
But we
project.
are October 15th. Do you understand that we are not going to be able to have an option? We're going to be like Pac-Man ghosts at this point.
All right, all in favor of Monroe just choosing and leaving us out of it.
No.
Aye. All right, votes win. The ayes win on this one.
Well, then we're
Tell me
going to be
what it's gonna
Bachelorette
be.
contestants.
It's Mix.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, YouTube, if you've got any suggestions as to what the three of us could be, go ahead and put that there in the live chat on the side.
I liked rain, sun, rainbow.
That's pretty cute.
I thought that was cute.
It's cute.
It just felt like our personality. I'm very doom and gloom.
That's not true. You're literally the pocket full of sunshine. You'd have to be the sun. Listen, I already found a banana costume at a yard sale this summer. So if you guys could figure out how to incorporate that into whatever
I could
we
be an
try-
apple. You could be an orange. We just
Fruit
be
basket?
A basket of fruit. Ooh, I want to be a bunch of grapes.
John hates it. John,
No, he doesn't. He
You-
actually likes it.
why don't you be a gorilla? I'll be a banana, and Monroe can be an animal control officer.
Well, I find that hilarious. I was just trying to think through my costumes, what I have, what would fit with a banana.
I have a penguin.
Dang it. I don't know how that fits.
Penguins love bananas. It's the one thing I know about penguins.
When I went to the zoo to feed them, they
Well-
gave us all bananas.
Well, yeah.
That's what happened.
Obviously, they're trying to keep them fat and happy.
You got a showbiz story?
Yeah, I can. Load computer. Yeah, we're good.
Na, 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 na.
It is a cold day. 60 degrees is the high. Staying around the same tomorrow. Good morning, John, Monroe, Jackson, Mix 1051.
Best news in the entire world I woke up to this morning.
What?
Did you guys watch Dexter on Showtime?
Yes, I watched the John Lithgow season.
Oh, exceptional
Yeah.
season. But I was a diehard Dexter fan from the very beginning. I've always loved that
Dexter's
show.
a sore spot for me because my husband Netflix cheated on me during and it was during the John Lithgow season.
Oh.
So we couldn't finish it together, and now I refuse to ever watch it.
Respect
I
that.
won't finish it.
Well, you know what? That's fine because the ending sucked. But it sounds like they're trying to make it right because they have announced that they are bringing Dexter back as a one-off limited series. So Michael C. Hall has always said he plays Dexter. He's always said that he would be really on board for doing another one. The only problem is he would only do it if the idea was really exceptional because, again, the ending got a lot of heat.
Right.
It was very poorly received. So this was so good that he signed back onto it. The original creator also coming back for it, and it'll premiere sometime next fall. Which
Now, if we could do that with Game of Thrones.
Sorry, guys. I got ended at
went too
fall.
long.
is okay.
Went too long.
Yeah. I mean, YouTube heard it. Do that with Game of Thrones.
Yeah, let's do that with Game of Thrones.
gotta
Bring
listen. Such a good song.
It's a good one.
I know.
It's a really good one.
But why didn't we start with that one? You had to do Yummy first, really?
Well, that one
Or is that
was
one new?
written after Yummy. Oh yeah, that's like.
We're on a new album now.
I like Intentions. He's got a new song that comes out tomorrow. I don't know.
He's just dropping singles mostly. I don't know when an album's coming. He said he's been working on an album for a while, but I know who produced Holy. Like I know the guy who made the beat, and he assures me that they were working on that before Intentions was ever released. So, I mean, Justin Bieber didn't join the project until later though. So I don't know if he's still assembling his album, if he's still working on stuff, or if he just plans on dropping singles until the virus is over and he can go on tour again.
Gosh, he doesn't even need to go on tour anymore.
Oh, I know.
Just keep releasing singles.
Yeah.
How many artists do you think will realize that?
Sia's been doing it for years.
I think that's what you're going to see as the new.
Stop touring, which is going to drive up ticket prices.
I think you're going to see a resurgence of your
Pay-per-view.
no, your artists when they're not as hot touring.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When they need money again.
Dude, I'm excited for the Black Pink. I really want to see that.
Yeah, I'm curious about it.
If the world was ending, you come over.
All the hits, Mix 105.1, John, Monroe, and Jackson. Monroe, Amazon Prime Day, kind of a failure, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, I still dropped a couple bills.
Sure,
but,
yeah,
you know.
of course. Well, maybe this will go better. Walmart is saying that in hopes of making Black Friday the experience a little different this year, they're going to do 3 different Black Friday events.
No.
Why? Why do you say no?
I like Black Friday on one day, so then I can just go and get it all done. I can get all my Christmas shopping done in one day.
Starting on November 4th at 7 p.m., Walmart.com is going to have toys, electronics, and home products. In-store deals is going to be November 7th at 5 p.m. And then November 11th at 7 p.m., there's going to be another round of online sales. So they're going like online, in-store, online. You're going to go back and forth. You into it?
Just too confusing.
So no?
Just one day, all the deals, go.
Bow, bow, bow.
Seriously. You buy your wrapping paper, you can just get it all done. And then you spend all Thanksgiving weekend wrapping it all, getting it under the tree, getting everything set up, and bam. Let's do Christmas, y'all.
Okay. Lindsay Lou on YouTube is saying we could use the banana. You could be Aunt May and John could be Spider-Man. You can dodge bullets, but you can't dodge a banana.
That's hilarious.
Which I
That's
love.
really funny.
That's pretty good, Lindsay. She also says we could be the Golden Girls, Rock, Paper, Scissors, 3 Blind Mice, Fruit of the Loom mascots. That would incorporate the banana. Thank you, Lindsay, for incorporating the banana.
I want to be the underwear.
You want to be Fruit of the Loom underwear?
I want to be the actual
Oh,
grapes.
okay.
I just want to be a big pair of unders. And you could be the
Man.
banana, he could be the grapes. Come on, it's hilarious. You guys,
Pretty good. This is pretty good.
come on.
That's pretty good. I mean, again, I believe you. I trust you. I hear you.
Am I validated?
I love it. I love it.
Will you give me an E?
E.
Thank you, Jackson. At the end of this hour.
E.
No?
God, I am so funny. People don't understand my genius.
Kelly Clarkson and Pentatonics covered a Whitney Houston song last night.
Ooh, what?
I want to hear that.
I didn't hear anything
I saw
about the VMAs.
like barely anything at all.
or it was
Billboard.
billboards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of the
I
8
did see
a.m.?
that. Yeah. So right after that Sia song, that Sia's a G, right? Yeah. Billie Eilish won top new artist. Bieber won top country song
With 10,000?
with 10,000.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
Country's not going to like that. Oh,
No.
whoops.
Post Malone took home 9 awards for Hollywood's Bleeding. How is that still?
He needs.
Did it come out 2
he
years
deserves
ago?
it.
No,
Are
Hollywood's
you
Bleeding
kidding?
was
We're
great.
still playing it.
Oh, don't you tell me.
Did it come out 2 years ago?
Was it not?
He just toured in March. No, that was his retour. Yeah, it had to have been 2 years ago.
Sure feels like it.
Hold
Hold on.
Dude, good for him though. He can win. as far as I'm concerned, that album can win awards every year for the rest of humanity because that album is exceptional.
Yeah.
It is.
I deleted the Sia.
I'm sorry. You did what?
I know.
Oh, you added in the duo. You exchanged.
Yeah.
You want me to grab? I can.
No, I got it. Hands off. Get your back away from the vehicle.
Cool, man. We're cool. We're cool.
Oh. Hollywood's Bleeding came out September 6th,
Really?
2019. Maybe it's just
Man.
because he released his singles so early. Like Circles, I feel like was playing way before the whole album dropped.
I should go back and look when we started putting circles in. It is our most played song.
Oh, I can do it right now.
I believe that.
Yeah.
I trust me.
I have no doubt.
I believe it.
We got the pet costume contest that was supposed to be this weekend. It has been moved to be online after the governor's directive. So make sure you follow us next week at mix1051utah.com. Vote for your favorite pet costume. Thanks to Valley Fair Mall. Good morning, John, Monroe, and Jackson. Do you guys know your blood type?
Yeah,
Yes.
MO.
Type O negative.
Really? Am I the only one who? I don't. I have no clue.
Yeah.
You should probably
You should
know that.
We were talking about how maybe maybe COVID is going after specific bloodlines.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't even know what mine is.
Yeah.
Really? I'm looking at both
I-
of you.
Well,
I had
for
to sell
me-
my blood for money to survive through college most of the time. So I had to know and I have universal donor blood, so
Yeah.
everyone wants it.
For me, having babies, it's the RH factor. So
Yeah.
you really do have to be
gotta
aware of
know.
it.
10 Tech says it all. Do you know your blood type? Call us right now.
844-649-1051.
844 Mix 1051.
There's two intros on this song. I didn't know what the first one sounds like.
Why would you turn the microphones off?
Why wouldn't you?
If you can guess
Hi,
what we were
YouTube.
talking about.
Also,
we
if you
got a
could
bag
just
of
keep the
almonds for
microphones
you.
on or tell me they're off so I could take YouTube off, then they're just watching us. Meow, 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 meow. Hey, YouTube, you haven't been voting in our Halloween movie bracket. We had you guys submit your favorite Halloween movies. I broke them up into categories, and now we're voting on Instagram story. Mix1051 Utah on Insta.
Max is still on.
Thank you.
That was hilarious. He just had a whole conversation to himself.
Well, we've been having great off-air conversations that I would have loved to take and put on social media, but here we are.
Here
Here.
we are.
I'm sorry. Lo siento.
You absolutely should be.
What were we doing?
We were doing
told me.
podcast.
Podcast. Oh, I was giving you the names of the second date update, actually. Is what we were doing. We had the truck one. Truck, yeah.
Nice.
We had... is he homeless?
Oh, that's got to be the winner. That was
We had sexy pick. Very
Very nice.
I think I might do very nice.
And then we had baby
Oh.
teeth.
I'm pretty
Homeless is way
torn
better.
between. Well, I think they're both very good.
Jen came in John's office to comment on the homeless yesterday.
Should we have them vote on
Yes.
Instagram?
Yes.
Listen, these are the 3 we played.
What were you thinking of having him vote on?
Oh, what I'm saying is, so you want? So this
Yeah,
is for the
they're
Insta
voting.
story.
They vote.
We're gonna have them vote on whatever it is.
Okay, yeah, okay. We'll do all the Twitter, because
All
Instagram,
but Twitter or
Huh?
all or on Twitter.
on Twitter.
On
We're
Twitter.
gonna do the poll on Twitter because Instagram only gives you 2 options.
Got it.
So I feel like if we go to Twitter, we get the 4 options. We just list all of them.
Unless you just posted a photo of the 4
Very nice and baby teeth.
Are you thinking like on the feed itself?
on like Instagram. Yeah,
Like as
and then
a
just
story?
comment on what your
Okay.
favorite was.
Okay.
Like a photo of
Mm-hmm.
homeless. That would be
You know what? I'll take it
insensitive,
from
but-
here. Thank you. Just a photo of homeless.
You could do a photo of Borat. A photo
I
of
got
homeless
it.
guy.
I'll take care of this.
Oh, is this one of those things where you're asking my opinion, but you don't really
It's
want
literally
Well,
one of those
the crazy
things.
thing is, I never asked your opinion on this. I just said, do we need to pick a second date? That's all.
Hey, what did the ocean say to the sailboat?
I don't know, John. What did the ocean say to the sailboat?
it? Ahoy!
Nothing. It waved.
Ah, waves in the
That's
ocean.
dumb.
Waves.
I don't like that one.
I like that.
You
one.
have bad ones every day, but that one was dumb.
Wow, I liked it, John.
You like that one?
I didn't. It just felt like first day of kindergarten stuff.
Well, that's what,
They're dad jokes.
that's literally
They're
what
geared
these.
towards children.
No,
Yeah.
no, dads are smarter than that.
What do you call a pig that does karate?
I don't know, John. What do you call a pig that does karate? Monroe knows for
Ninja
sure.
pig.
You gotta
Pork
know.
chop.
Oh,
Pork chop. All right, welcome to the podcast. Thanks for
it.
downloading us. We do appreciate it, even though the jokes right there might not show you that we respect who you are.
That's how we kick things off. We will reconsider in season 3
Yeah, exactly.
because we are in our second season. Season 1, we did all of the improv songs every podcast, and that got really hard. So we went with something
Yeah.
easier, and it turns out we really phoned it in this season.
Listen, it's a lot of. We do a lot of shows.
We sure do,
season
buddy.
3, we're gonna do sound effects.
Oh,
Oh, we could have Monroe do a different animal noise each day.
different
Oh.
accent.
Oh man, could you imagine at the end of the?
Man.
Oh, so many bad
Yeah,
ones.
that's
So-
cultural appropriation. I feel like
We're getting really
Borderline
close
there.
to that. Yeah. So if you haven't downloaded our podcast for a while, or if you're new to it, here's how it works. The first part of our podcast is stuff that's not on air. This is not stuff that you'll hear on the radio
Right.
show we do. And maybe you don't even know. We do a radio show on Mix 105.1 in Salt Lake City. But the first part is just conversations that of things that we've been wanting to talk about. And then we move to the second part, which is actually our on-air part of the
Right.
show. So you get a little of everything.
You do get a little bit of everything, including Monroe sneezing like, what was that?
What?
it hurt and
What?
it was hurting, and it felt like it was gonna be like a messy one, and so I tried to stop it, and it was screaming pain.
It sounds like you were announcing, back in the days of your Victorian balls and suitor meetings and stuff.
Yes.
They would have someone stand on the balcony and announce, now here, announcing Lady Monroe. That's what she was, like she announced the sneeze first with the, and then she went, achoo.
That scared me. On
That was
such a
something
level.
else, bud. That was something else.
Hurt.
Actually, in between songs today, we were talking about working out
Yeah.
and how some people can grow muscle easier than others. And
Listen, everyone's body is different.
Yeah.
There's a reason, no matter how hard you try, you can't shed that last 5 pounds, but your husband can eat, chili cheeseburgers 4 times a day and weigh 90 pounds, you know?
My husband just thinks about it and he loses weight. And then he tries to give me dieting advice, and I'm just like...
It doesn't work like that.
And everyone's like, oh, men have it so much easier. I'll tell you, I was born with the metabolism of a 50-year-old, all right? It just came out that way, fresh and minted.
So a new study looked at the top emotions we experience while we exercise.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. I feel so many things when I'm exercising.
You go through a lot, right? You go through a spiritual journey.
You really do, man.
Uh-huh.
That's a real thing because you're exhausted and you have a rush of endorphins, and so your brain doesn't know what to do.
So exhaustion is actually on here at number 2. Yeah, number 2 is the most biggest feeling we have. Yeah, the biggest emotion we go through is determination. Like, I'm going to finish this thing. I'm going to do it.
I always like try to imagine really terrible stories, like the guy that had to cut his own arm off just to survive. And I'm like, all I'm trying to do is just make it through 15 minutes of cardio.
Right.
That guy cut his arm off.
So if he can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I go through.
How's yoga going? You still doing that?
No.
Okay.
You
used to announce it every day when you left, and I haven't heard you
I'm
announce
going
it
to
for a while.
yoga.
Yeah.
I know. You gotta be when you do
superior.
yoga. That's part of the thing.
Oh, is that the rule?
Yeah, you have to announce to everybody. Oh,
Did you quit going to yoga because the guy kept making all the noises next to you while he stretched,
that
or?
guy is so annoying. No, I just got lazy.
Oh, okay.
John?
That's right. No, I'm sorry.
More than anything. Hey, is feeling lazy on the list?
No, it's not. Anxiety is though.
Yeah.
But it's like worrying about like hurting yourself.
Yeah.
Like while you work out.
I agree with that.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if we're gonna talk about it on air, but turns out my bicep injury.
What happened to your arm, bud?
Turns out it's actually like it really is injured.
Yeah.
Badly.
Well, yeah, it was like months and it wouldn't heal, and you didn't think that was
And
serious?
it's swollen and it's still sore. That means that something's wrong.
Yeah, so I hurt my bicep before I went on this in Alaska. I just ruined it. Just ruined it. And I've been just dealing with it.
Sure.
Doing the guy thing.
Yeah. And my wife finally made me make an appointment, and she's like, listen, I know how you are. You're going to make the appointment, and then you're going to be like to the doctor, no, everything's fine.
Uh-huh.
And like not be serious. So will you just please be truthful to him?
Just be upfront to the doctor about
So-
how your arm is doing.
We're doing this thing to check like the strength of my forearm. And he's like, will you push on it? And I'm trying to push. He goes, no, push on it. And I'm like, I am pushing on it. He's like, no, push on it. I'm like, you're not pushing on it. And then my doctor goes, your mom's not pushing on it.
Yes! Okay,
I want
what's
his
his
number.
name? Yeah. Because he's the best doctor in the entire
It's
world.
like,
That's hysterical.
I like you. Yeah. Anyways, I got to go to a lot of physical therapy. My biceps
That
really messed
sucks.
up.
Like
He's
it's
like,
completely detached.
he's like, you're really lucky that this little thing right here didn't let go, because then we'd be having surgery right now instead of doing physical therapy.
Yes, you're lucky you got in right when you did.
Yeah.
Because typical John would have just
I
kept
know.
doing it. Oh, man. And John would have gone out of his way to pick activities like throwing and catching a baseball or lugging food for a food drive or whatever activity.
I know.
That is the worst possible thing for his arm.
I swear my kids are part of it, though. I've told them, like, Daddy has a bad arm, and now they try to jump in my left arm constantly.
Yeah, bad idea.
I'm just throwing shoulders at them now.
I would. I'd throw an elbow. I'd catch their face with an elbow real quick. They'd learn really fast.
My friend Randy, who is listening to us as we record our podcast, he is actually watching on our YouTube stream.
Hi, Randy.
And he wants to remind me that I am Monroe's workout buddy, so I need to keep checking in on Monroe's
You're
workout
not my
regime.
workout buddy.
I took
I
on
don't
that.
want you to.
No, I took it on for you.
I never asked you to, and I never wanted you to.
Listen, I didn't ask for it either, but sometimes.
The last thing I want
just
is
given to you.
advice, workout advice from you.
Come on, we'll do lunges down the hall.
No.
Let's do some curls. You and
No.
me right now.
Let me do my talkies in peace.
I don't know if you saw this, but Kraft launched a Twitter contest last week called Send Nudes.
Yeah.
What?
Nudes as in Noods. Like
That's
noodles.
hilarious.
So you could tweet the
I love
hashtag send nudes to Kraft, and they'll send you mac and cheese for free.
Yeah.
They'll send you free
I
nudes.
think it's brilliant.
Well,
Oh, no.
the fun police got a
was a
hold of
fun
this,
police, huh?
and they said, "How dare you sexualize mac and cheese?"
Well,
Well,
newsflash,
noodles
buddy.
in a pot.
And then
That's been going on for decades.
the QAnon crowd even showed up,
Oh, gosh.
saying, "Oh, they're just trying to get children to send nude photos out there." QAnon.
No.
I tell you what, bud.
Yeah.
We don't talk very politically on
We
this
don't.
show, but here's the thing. QAnon is not a political issue. This is a fringe conspiracy group.
I know, man.
That are just and they're on the outermost fringiest of the fringy. Yeah. So, like, don't come at me with don't attack my personal beliefs. Your personal beliefs are ridiculous.
Kraft has canceled the campaign.
No.
I know.
That's so
funny.
Stop letting everyone ruin things because
I
they
know.
complain.
I
Sorry
know.
about it. You don't like it, then don't buy Kraft anymore. But guess what? You're going to keep coming back for that blue box because you're going to buy the generic Kraft mac and cheese one time like everyone has to at some point.
We've all done it.
We've all gone and bought the grocery store brand mac and cheese, and we've all realized why none of us ate it growing up.
All those I don't feed my kids, artificial, colors kind of thing. Yeah, well, you get desperate enough, you have enough arguments, and you're like, fine.
Whatever. Here
you go.
Here's your neon orange bowl of slop. Eat it.
It's weird. It's also with Kraft, with the Kraft singles.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same thing. Kraft singles the only one.
Yeah.
I've tried like the other brands and they just don't work.
They don't melt.
They
don't melt.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know how they're able to make it not cheese, but also melty. Kraft just really has it figured out.
Hey, if someone works for Kraft who listens to the show, we could definitely use them to sponsor.
Yeah. I know. Hey.
Like, who knew? Let's see. If you ordered a bunch of stuff, Monroe, on Prime Day, it's going to come in new boxes. Ooh.
Oh, exciting. I can't wait to see.
Yeah. Did you know that? The boxes have the outline of a pumpkin on them, and you can draw a face on the pumpkin, then hold it up to a special app, and the pumpkin you drew will come to life through augmented reality.
Cool.
That is amazing.
That is the coolest thing
Their
ever.
trash is super cool.
Their trash is more entertaining than us.
Yes.
Think about that for
I know.
a second.
Okay. Well,
Amazon says they're doing it because it was a, quote, low-cost way for customers to celebrate and reuse boxes before dropping them in the recycling bin.
man, I agree with that because I have a real problem with finding a place for all my Amazon boxes.
Yeah.
Because I can't hide them all from my husband.
So, but for those who don't know, Monroe either comes home early or gets them shipped here, so her husband can't find them.
Right.
And
Well, because if he sees them, then he's got a bad heart. You know what I'm saying? He's got high blood pressure.
I get it.
And that
It's
doesn't
for
do,
him, obviously.
Yes, it's for his health.
I've been debating on this for our podcast friends, but you know what?
I think our
Should I go
podcast
there?
friends can handle it. They get us.
They get
know
us, right?
Yeah.
Well, I was just thinking it's been a long time since we've done the snake oil game.
Yes! I love the snake oil game!
I'm so bad at the snake oil game.
No, that's why I love it so much.
All right, here's the game. I'm going to give you 2 words, and
All
then
right.
you just got to take the 2 words, and I'm just going to I got a random list of words up here. And you got to do a commercial for them.
Okay.
Okay? Now, are we going to I can't remember. It's been a while since we've done this. Do we do the same product or do we do
Different.
Different. Okay. Perfect. And it's just like a 30-second commercial. We always let Jackson go first so Monroe can stress out for a second.
Okay.
Can't do that one. Those 2 words together. Not
Remember,
appropriate.
I will take that and I will take it as a challenge to make it appropriate.
Okay.
Monroe would take that and make it bad. So
Right.
just remember who your audience is when you say these words.
Jackson, tell me about the hand rocket.
The hand rocket?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, no. I can't do that one.
I know.
That right there is exactly what we were worried about. All right, let me tell you a little something about space travel. Space is really we've investigated the Great Plains.
Yeah.
We know what's going on. Magellan, he took that boat everywhere. But you know what we haven't looked that hard at quite yet? Space. Space, there's so much of it.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
It's
There's
infinite.
so much of it. And for so long, only in entities like NASA could go there. But now you can as well. What may appear to be just a simple pocket watch or a simple wristwatch is actually a hand rocket.
Oh.
You hit one button, it launches you right up into space.
That seems dangerous.
Now, is it dangerous? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Does it require you to buy a very expensive suit so you don't burn up upon re-entry? Of course it
Okay.
does. Nothing comes with everything. You know what I mean? Some assembly required.
Yeah.
But if you're ready to make the investment and if you're ready to risk your health, boy, do I have the ride of a lifetime for you. The hand rocket.
The hand rocket from
At
Hasbro.
CVS. Yes.
Monroe.
Yeah.
You ready?
I'm going to try, man.
How about the secret mirror?
The secret mirror.
The secret mirror.
I can actually use a secret mirror.
Oh, tell me about why.
Yeah, a secret mirror. Because sometimes, at your day-to-day life, when you're hanging around at work and you encounter Bob at the printer.
Bob.
Again.
I know.
Again. And he's going to talk your ear off. And he's got all of his staunch political views that you just can't get into it with him, so you have to agree. And sometimes you just wish you could hex someone right there on the spot. Your mirror, okay? And your mirror on the wall.
Oh.
Who's the worst person on the planet of all?
Bob.
And the mirror's like, it's Bob.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, yeah. And then you ask the mirror to take Bob out for you.
Sure.
And then it does. Because it's a secret.
It's a hitman. It's a hitman mirror.
It's a mirror.
I think you're just paying for
I think I forgot how the story of Snow White goes. But anyway, this mirror kills people. Or just...
Secret mirror. Look out. It's coming for you.
Secret mirror.
Wow. That was next level.
I can't think on the spot.
Next year, guys. Radio Marconi. It's ours.
It's
We're going to get an award.
Hours for the taking.
Hey, we're going to get to the radio part of the show now. But before we do, just a quick plea to tell a friend.
Yeah.
Share this. Give us a review. Help us out if you can.
Yeah, honestly, nothing helps a podcast like reviews and just word of mouth, telling your friends about it. We could pay thousands of dollars in advertising, and we do, and get things up on the billboard. But realistically, the only way for us to keep being able to do this, and we are taking a big risk doing less radio content and moving our focus over to the podcast like we have been the last couple days, and we've got awesome feedback from it so far. Keep it coming at it. It's exclusive stuff. It's stuff you're not going to hear anywhere else. And guess what? Everyone has access to podcasts. So everyone's like, oh, I don't have a radio in my car or whatever. Well, you don't need one now.
Not now.
Did we want to do Family Feud?
I could do the top 10 worst Halloween candies. We haven't done that yet this year.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, also, before we start the show, tomorrow on our podcast, and our podcast only, we're going to do the morning show Family Feud.
Yeah, we that's another big one that we're moving from the air to the podcast exclusively. So if you want to participate, if morning show Family Feud is a big
Call-in podcast.
Right. Not yet, anyway. Maybe one day. So the way we're going to do it is we'll announce what the topic is here on Thursdays.
Okay.
Then we're actually going to play the game on Friday. But we want you to submit what you think is on the list. So we're going to have a little question on Instagram story that you can submit your guesses. And that's just Mix1051 Utah on Instagram.
So tomorrow we're going to do the top 10 worst Halloween candies for this year.
Circus peanuts.
Oh, man. There's 7 of these that I love.
Are you serious? Because you would.
It's because John has the taste of a man from like 1924.
Dude.
Give me a Werther's. Okay.
A Werther's original. And we're going to go down to the book. We're going to boogie.
All right. Go to our Instagram page. It's going to be up now. So at Mix1051 Utah. Cool. I'm going to pause. I'm going to turn off the microphones, Jackson.
You know what? Let's just let YouTube go from here.
Okay.